mechanics of your swing, the angle at which you hit the ball, the speed at which you hit the ball. This idea of thinking strategically about how you approach the game, but then the incremental tweaks you need to make to your swing to get better is very analogous to the work that I do at BCG. Hi, my name is Kesh Mudaly. I'm a principal in the Johannasburg office of BCG. I focus on energy, climate, and sustainability, and I'm also the lead on hydrogen for BCG in Africa. What I really enjoy about golf is how scientific the sport actually is. Small changes, small tweaks really makes massive changes to your game. And I think as a consultant working in the climate and sustainability space, it's about those incremental changes in knowledge that you develop over time that eventually makes a big difference in the world as we see it today. As a South African working on climate, particularly within this challenging context of solving the socioeconomic issues that we have in the country at the moment, this is something that's really close to my heart. When I first joined BCG, one of the key things that I wanted to do was to drive impact and see that impact in the work that I do. And I can see it in the conversations that we're having with CEOs, with labor, academia, and government. Being able to kind of bridge the gap between all of these different stakeholders and actually move the needle when it comes to policy making, when it comes to strategic perspectives that companies hold and companies use to drive decarbonization of their own operation. That for me gives me a lot of confidence that the work that we're doing is very meaningful and driving impact in the right way. Collaboration is one of the key things that differentiates BCG's approach, particularly to solving complex problems with clients. BCG gives you the opportunity to put yourself into challenging situations, but at the same time, it gives you the tools, the coaching, the mentorship that you need to really improve. People are willing to work together to solve these complex challenges for the world, which I think gives me quite a lot of inspiration to do better at the job and also to stay in the role for quite some time. The ability to go out and be outdoors and be in nature is one of the things that really appeals to me in terms of golf. The intent to always have balance in your life, be that in work and outside work, for me is a unique combination. It's about having an intense and fulfilling working experience, but also having time on the things that mean a lot to me, like my family and golf. And BCG is really a key enabler towards that work-life balance. We've got a lot of systems in place to allow us to make sure that teams are functioning in a way that the workload is manageable and that our team members are also delivering on their personal KPIs. I would say confidence is one of the key things that BCG allows you to build over time. It gives you the tools to do that. But I think also it exposes you to these amazing experiences and amazing moments like just ahead of COP, where we saw the work that we're using actually being used to inform the NDC commitments of the country and making tangible progress towards South Africa decarbonizing. And being able to see that impact coming out and playing out in society is something that really motivates you to continue going. I think that gives me a lot of pride to be part of an organization like BCG that allows you to reach these different heights in your career and really have the most amazing experience whilst doing so.